Hola mi gente, welcome to my channel Mika Creates. I'm Mika. Thanks for hanging out with me today. Today I have a great recipe for you. The recipe today is picadillo. Picadillo is a stewed meat that I typically use in alcapurrias, empanadillas. I use it also just as a stewed meat on the side. So let's go over the ingredients. Vanna, take it away. Upgrade! Okay, so these are the ingredients, mi gente. Onion powder, garlic powder, bay leaf, your favorite seasoning. So I like I like the Goya brand, or the sazonado completo or total, which is this one. Tomato sauce, sofrito or condimento. I have a video on that if you don't know how to make it. It's super easy. And some olives, some stuffed olives, but you want to slice them. So one olive, you can slice it in 2 pieces, which will make 3 pieces. So if you slice it twice, here's 1, 2, and 3. And then a little bit of oil. Now this is not oil. If you guys remember when I made the pernil in the, not in the crock pot, but in the Instapot, I saved the drippings, and this is the dripping, so there's a lot of fat. So this is about 1.5 months old. I've had it in the freezer. Now I've allowed it to thaw, so I'm going to use that, and that's going to give it a punch of flavor. So again, this dish you can absolutely 100% veganize. I want you to know that. So this is a vegan dish as well. And again, you can use firm tofu, cut it up in small cubes, or buy your vegan ground meat, so to speak. All right, super easy dish. I hope you enjoy it, and stick around. Here we go. Okay, welcome back, mi gente. So I have this frying pan heating right now, and so I'm going to go ahead and get the drippings that I had with the pernil. There you go. So that's it, and I'm just going to drop that in. You can hear the sizzling. I'm going to use it all, and this is just going to give it such a nice flavor. So you don't ever want to throw away your drippings. Ever, 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 ever. Okay, an ingredient that I didn't tell you about is onions. I always use onions. You can also chop up potatoes and cube them, and you can cook them in here. But I'm going to have it with some rice, and so I don't want any more carbs. But typically you make it with potatoes. And so again, you'll just cube the potatoes, and then you would throw them in with the onions to cook, to soften. And then here are my onions. So I'm going to go ahead and dump some of these onions in. I like a lot of onions, as you guys know. There we go. I'm going to get my sofrito, or my condimento, and I'm going to put in 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons. 1, 2. So I currently have it on medium flame, and I'm just going to let this fry up with the onions just so it'll cook, because I do want these ingredients. And again, what's in the sofrito? It is onions, garlic, lots of cilantro, green bell peppers, red bell pepper. If you have any sweet peppers, put it in there. Okay, so that's nicely cooked. Now I'm going to add in my tomato sauce. And I'm going to do half of a small can of tomato sauce, so about 4 ounces. The can's 8 ounces. Look at how beautiful that color is, right? Just going to mix it up here. At this point, I definitely want to put in my bay leaf because I want my bay leaf spice up this mix here. Oh my gosh, if we had smell-o-vision, Ave Maria. So typically when I make this, I would put in the olives, the stuffed olives, but I'm not because I need to cook my meat. So I'm going to add my meat. And again, I have a pound, so I don't have a whole bunch. But this will be good for me. There we go. And again, this is ground turkey. I'm trying to lean it up a bit. And you won't even be able to tell. This has so much flavor. And it has to, because if it's going to go into an empanadilla, remember, I've explained this before, is a beef turnover, but it's fried, it's not baked. So Argentinians call it empanadas. And it depends what part of Puerto Rico you're from. But some people call these empanadas. And empanadas for me are something totally different. They're pork stuffing, and the outside is yuca, and it's baked. That's what we call empanadillas. Or empanadas, I'm sorry. At this point, guys, now we're going to season to taste. So, season to taste. I want to say I put 3 rounds of garlic. So I want to say that that's half a tablespoon. Same thing with the onion powder. 1, 2, 3. That was 4. Let's be honest. And I put in my bay leaf. Now I'm going to put this guy in. Okay? And I am going to put quite a bit of this. So I'm going to put 2 tablespoons or 1 tablespoon of this. And then once it's all nicely cooked, I'm going to check it for salt. You can add pepper if you'd like. I'm not going to. I'm going to lower the heat here. And I'm going to let this simmer. You know what? I'm going to correct myself. I'm going to add a whole can of tomato sauce. Because I see that it's not the color I like it to be. And I'll add all these ingredients with the measurements in the description box below. There we go. It's also because I'm not using pork, so it's really kind of pale, but it'll brown. It will brown. 2, I'm going to use the juice of the olives. So I have a teaspoon. So that's 1, that's 2 teaspoons. 2 heaping teaspoons of olive juice. You have to add that olive juice. I'm telling you, I don't like olives, but that makes a huge difference. Okay, I've lowered it. Now I'm going to add my last ingredient here, and it is the stuffed olives. And I have about 2.5 heaping tablespoons of sliced olives. And again, this is 1 pound of ground turkey. I'm going to cover it, and I am going to let it simmer on low. So I'm lowering my heat, and I'm going to let it simmer for about 10 minutes, and we'll be back in 10. Okay, mi gente. So I am going to dun, da, 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 da. Now I want to try it. Let me mix it a little bit before I try it. And I'm trying it because I want to make sure that it has enough salt and flavor. Oh no, it's perfect. It is perfect. I'm turning off the heat. It's perfect, you guys. Okay, mi gente, let's do a taste test. Do you smell that? I want you to see this really closely. Oops. There you go. Do you see that? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So I'm going to do a little taste test. That is ready for some empanadillas, some alcapurrias. I can have this over white rice. I can have it over white rice with some tostones, a little salad, some habichuelas, which are beans, Puerto Rican style beans, stewed beans. They're so good. And some avocado. Okay. You guys saw how simple that was. You guys saw how simple that was. And I'm telling you, this is so flavorful. There's no heat in it, like that kind of spice. And there's so many spices in here. And it is so delicious. You can have it just with white rice. Anyway, mi gente, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. I love you guys. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for allowing me in your home. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for all our new subscribers. Welcome to the family. And remember, you don't ever have to eat alone. You can always have breakfast, lunch, or dinner with your girl. Until next time, familia. Bye.